Thank you so much for your patience, everybody. I'm so sorry for the delay. Stream will be starting very shortly. Thank you so much for your patience. Hello everybody! Welcome everyone! Hello Blukey! Hello Moji Man! Hi Emperor's Rifle! Hi 2SXW! Hello everyone! Let me just fix my mic. Hello! How are y'all doing today? Is the music okay? I have it set, I have the music, just really quickly. I can't, for some reason my Streamlabs is being buggy today. I cannot hear the music on my end, so I hope it is working. If it does not work, please tell me, guys. Also, the camera is on this side today as opposed to that side because I need things from the drawer that's on the side of my desk today. I call it Moona Kitsune. It rhymes with grog. Wait, I don't get it. Who's ready? Hey, Baluki, are you ready? Are you ready? I don't know. I hope you guys are ready. It's Monday. It is time to pay taxes. Oh shoot, forgot my papers for taxes. Can I submit later? Yeah, no, it's okay. Oh, I forgot to set the dono goal. This is what I get for being late to my own streams, guys. This is what I get. Okay, but that's gonna take a hit to the credit score. No, it's not. It's not gonna take a hit to anyone's credit score. It's okay. Hello, hi T6W, hair. Hello, how's the hairpiece by the way? Has it arrived yet? Good news! Good news on that front. The hairpiece actually has- well, I won't need you, let me set a goal now. What the fuck? Oh, it will let me set a goal. Okay, great. Let me just quickly press the buttons to make it work. So yes, good news. The piece did arrive. And Agent has been kind enough to take it off my hands to prime it. He was supposed to deliver it to me today, but he did not. So I said to him, "Hey, did you bring the thing?" And he's like, "Oh shoot, I forgot." And I'm like, "That's okay. It's not like I'm doing the hair this week anyway." Now what should I make? What should I make the goal? The goal will be I drop new Eternia gen leaks / clues. Let me get my grammar correctly. There we go. Now, I want to say right now, Blukey, if all the donors come from you, it will not count. At least 2 have to not come from Blukey for it to count. Y'all cannot rely on Blukey for all of the super goal rewards, okay? No gloves today? Yeah, no gloves, because I'm gonna be sewing. I need to have my hands. So as you can see here, we have a different array of tools before us today because we're sewing. So if you don't remember, last week we very clearly determined that she needs clothes. I need clothes. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're going to make the clothes. So what do we need for that? Well, I was digging through my fabric stash, making sure I had everything. Thank God I do. So we got our fabric scissors. Please, for the love of God, when you're cutting fabric, only use fabric scissors, chat. Oh my God. Yo, Shadow! Hi, Shadow! Welcome. Hello, hello. Yes, that does count. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shadow. Hello. Hi. But yes, if I find that you cut your fabric with normal scissors, right? I will throw hands. But what's worse is if you use fabric scissors to cut things like paper or cardboard. That is a crime. That is a crime punishable by life in jail, life in prison, okay? Because you dull the blades when you cut it on anything that's not fabric. So don't be doing that shit. We have this because it makes it easier to snip the extra tail ends. That's not what I wanted to grab. The extra... Oh no, it fell. Great start! Anyway. So yeah, to cut the thread. And unpick in case you make a mistake, because God knows you will. Different color thread, you use different color thread for different color fabrics, because then it looks nice and more clean. Hello Ivan, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Daniel, hello. Good to see you again. Hello, it's Labor Day here in America. Why was my first thought the eagle sounds? Happy Labor Day, Daniel. Hello. What scale is this? I think this is 1 to 12 scale. This is what do you call it? This is the 30-minute sisters. So I think it's right to say that this is a 1/12 scale. I'm not sure. Do not quote me on that. Just Google whatever the 30-minute sisters kid size is. I'm gonna pick up the thing I dropped. And depending on how much we get done today, we may pull out my sewing machine, which will result in like half of the screen just being the sewing machine. And the model tracking might lag like shit, but we get clothes. Yo, TSXW, thank you! Thank you for the $5! Thank you so much! To Moona getting Silk Song when it releases. Thank you! Thank you so much! Yes, what else do I need to talk you through, I guess? Yeah, you got pins, because you need that to hold the fabric together. And I pulled out one of my handheld needles just in case we need to, like, sew anything together by hand. Because it'd be annoying like that sometimes. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to no, okay, wait, I can make it. No, I can work with this. Oh, okay. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. It's we good. We chill. Okay. Speaking of creating art, yes? Pretty sure 30 minutes is around high grade scale. Need to recheck though. I wouldn't know. I'm not gonna go get down and pull down one of my high grades. Not right now, at least. Oh yeah, I did have to like steal I have evicted Soletta Mercury of her designated figure stand. Normally, as you've seen in the previous Moonpla Mondays, I normally just have the stand like this. But because I know that like it's frustrating to get like this to get into the back slot here, I just went, you know, I'm just gonna grab the frickin' the claw game type shit thing and just stick it on here. And we'll hold the model like this on the stand. Now the reason we have her on the stand is because when we need to take her measurements, it will be easier to do so. Luki, thank you so much! To help her get clothes for Toad Jr. on the table. Toad Jr. is crazy. Criminal! Criminal! Damn! So, the interesting part of this is actually, okay, I'm gonna move all this out of the way now that you have all seen it. So... Oh, and of course I've also got my measuring tape because we need that. Where's my measuring tape? Hello? Measuring tape because we need that. Now, Because I know some of y'all don't use centimeters because you're weird, right? Measuring tape comes with centimeter side and inches. Okay, so if someone asks me, oh, what's 16 centimeters in inches? I can literally just turn it around and it's like 6 inches. 16. Up just like 6.4 inches. Oh. 30 Minute Sisters is indeed high grade scale. Yo, Zanny, hello, welcome into the stream. Hello there. Yes, moving things out of the way. Do I need this in the... Thank you, Moona. Oh, do I have the... I may have done a dumb thing. So, I was so focused on getting prepared for this stream today. I pulled out the fabric. I did in fact find the... Yeah, this is gonna move to the side. I did in fact find the leftover fabric that I had from when I actually made my cosplay of myself. Problem is I didn't cut it down, so I'm essentially gonna have a blanket on my lap while I do this, so... and it's like on the other side of the table, so bear with me while I go and grab that. Who measures with centipedes? Who measures with centipedes? What? Okay, 1 second. Wow, that's a lot more fabric than I remember this being. So, the fabric I used to make my... push my chair in. To make my cosplay is red sateen fabric. What about millipedes? Bro. Where's the end of this? I'm trying to unfold this neatly. I forgot this is slightly stretchy. That's the no, this is the salvage edge. Where's the edge that I need? Oh, wait, because I did it for the sleeves and it's a giant... Okay, yeah, no, I remember what I did here. I remember what I did here. Hey, centipedes are accurate creatures. How do you think they have perfectly spaced legs on each side of the body? I wouldn't know. Hang on, I'm just trying to figure... You know what? Yep, no, this works. 1 second. Blanket time. There we go. So... I do have the original patterns that I created for the cosplay, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna downscale that, but the incorrect way. We're gonna do it the incorrect way. So, I'm gonna take her off of the stand. Give me a second. Come on, why? Come on, yes, there we go. So the way we're gonna do this is, we're going to start with the torso. Okay, so dresses, for people who don't know, specifically, I feel like guys will not know this. Dresses, yes, sometimes they are made in all one piece, but most of the time they are made in 2 parts. The upper part of the dress, so like the part that covers your torso, and then there's like the actual skirt of it. So the way we're going to make this, or rather, this, is by making the upper torso, like the torso portion of the dress first, and then sewing it down to the skirt part. Now, I'm actually not quite sure how the skirt part will go, because... No, okay, we'll F around find out. We have plenty of fabric. So, as you can see, we'll just lay her down, and there is so much space. But what you need to know is that seam allowance is a thing. So we need to account for... Like, we can't just do this. Like, let me show... Actually, wait, what part of this is the good side? Okay, so, I don't know how well you can tell on this, but do you see sort of like by comparison how this side here is slightly like more shiny as opposed to this side? This is the good side of the fabric. This is the bad side. So this is the side that we want on the outside of the garment, and this is the side we want on the inside. So because this is the bad side, I can draw on this and show you. So what we want to not do is this. We don't want to just like trace it out right like that, and then cut that out and essentially make her a tube top like that. I mean... Wait, a tube top would be smart. Because it's so much smaller. A tube top would be smart to make it. Okay, light bulb moment, okay. But no, yes, essentially, we don't want to just cut that out. That won't get you nothing. But ooh, if I want to be able to take it off, I have to make it big enough so that it's fitted, but then still has some kind of closure on the back. Where did I put my... The Velcro thing I have is too thick. The buttons I have are too thick. I'll think of something. So Toshino is going to be a red toad, huh? Okay, anyway. So what we do want to do is, so we've traced her out. Right, this is like the accurate, I guess, side. Oh, okay. But, okay, this is what a lot of people don't know. Specifically, probably men. Right? We have to allow for both, like, here and there. We can't just have it be, like, the straight thing here. Because if it's just that, the fabric's gonna move funny, and it'll probably, like, go up or down in ways that we don't need it to. But it's probably, like, not gonna fit the way we want. So we have to account for that. And since it's probably gonna be easiest to do this in a tube top style, it's probably gonna be best. What am I saying? Yes. It'll probably work. Words in my brain don't come out my mouth. Okay, so let's just, oh, and what you don't do, what you definitely do not do, is to account for that. You don't just like make it big here and then like thin at the back. No. You've got to make it even. Oh, but if we do the tube top, mind you guys, I've never made clothes for dolls before, much less model kits. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, bear with me. We're going to do this some other way. I don't actually know what this way is going. We're gonna, I've done this before. You do it on the mannequin. Okay, so in this case, the model kit is the mannequin. We drape it on the mannequin first, and then from there, make the pattern. So, again, we're gonna use the good side. Actually, no, we won't use the good side, we'll use the bad side. So, essentially what we want is... that's gonna come up more. Okay, look, she's gonna need darts already. Look, I can tell you right now. I've literally just pinched the fabric literally behind her back. And you can see the fabric is already not sitting the way we want it to at the top here. You can see that it's just sticking right up. We want it to sort of follow the body shape, but since, again, it is a plastic doll, probably not gonna work the way that we want it to. But we will try anyway. So I'm just trying to think. Oh, but then again, the darts? No, this is gonna be covered by the white thing I got on my... This is gonna be covered by this anyway. So, I don't know if it's gonna be that much of a problem. The problem, however, is... Oh wait, see, this is why we have pins. This is why we have pins, guys. Right? Pin, fabric. Poke it through. Right? And then... You do it like... No, see, that's too tight. Okay. Hang on, I can't tell if I'm doing this correctly. I'm not used to sewing live on camera. I mean, I've done it before, but that was when I had all the pieces cut and everything. I've never done it from scratch in front of a live audience, much less with a camera before me. So, bear with me. Okay, so we do this. Okay. And now this is what we have. Now, I don't want to just cut it, because we do need to sort of shape it still. I just have to figure out how to do it. Okay, no, I reckon we quite literally just F around, find out. Let's literally just F around, find out. I read Shiny Toad to be specific. Okay. This is the bad side. Oh, sorry, I have, because like I said, I can't hear the music today because Streamlabs is not cooperating. So I've got my own music playing, and I like it. So if I'm randomly singing something, that's what it'll be. Oh, is that? Hang on a minute. Let me see again. Yeah, that does go down to her waist. Okay, excellent, excellent. Bear with you, but aren't you a fox demon? Yes. could add a little bit more because we do need that seam allowance. So for people who don't know, what is seam allowance? Seam allowance is the extra space that you need to put the two pieces of fabric together so that when you sew it together, it's not too tight and the fit is just right. So the seam allowance is that extra bit of space that seems useless but is actually quite necessary. Because otherwise, if you sew without seam allowance, the garment will shrink in a sense. So we want to avoid that. So since we're going to be adding to the bottom of the dress, obviously being the skirt portion of it, we need seam allowance between the skirt and the torso part of it. So we need seam allowance down here. And because we're going to hem the top as well, we will need seam allowance at the top as well, but not... maybe, yes. So it seems useless. Nice sewing pun, Blukey. But yes, seam allowance is important. So essentially we do this, but then we also need seam allowance on the sides because I think we're gonna try... I know I said we'll try the tube top thing, but we're gonna try doing it this way first. Because again, I have never made doll clothes before. This is all literally trial and error. And we have so much of the red fabric that we can literally just keep trying. So, we have our pattern piece. Now, we cut it out. Sorry, I'm singing again. YouTube, don't copyright me. Don't take a bit. No, the song is so good. I can't not sing this. Strong and sudden, it could be cruel sometime. But it might just... No, Moona, stop singing! Stop singing! Chat, quick, distract me! What's a funny story I can tell you guys? Oh wait, I have nothing here. Just barely. Okay, let me just quickly see if this will fit the way we want. That will fit the way we want. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Did I have this the other way around just before? How did I do this? How did I make this just barely fit a moment ago? Okay, you know what? It's fine. Check out fabric scraps that are too tiny, but keep fabric scraps that are big enough to be used again. And we'll just cut this part out. Do I want to? No, just yeah, no, trace it out, Moona. Don't try. No, just do it smart. Think smart, not harder. I was so excited to hear you're singing, but I guess that thread of thought wasn't enough. Is this all the stream is going to be now? Is just sewing puns? I don't really think I have any funny stories to tell you about my day. Not today, at least. Damn. If you guys have any sewing questions, I would be more than happy to answer them. So feel free to ask away any questions you might have. Yeah, about anything to do with sewing. So, or just puns in general if I run out of material. Mostly fabric and thread. Oh my gosh. Someone get this man a Jester costume. There we go. Now hopefully this piece here is exactly the same as this piece. Now because we didn't do it really properly, it's gonna be a little bit off. But I guess that just means more seam allowance. I'm gonna try to trim it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Now, what we do... Do I really want to... Think, Moona. Use your brain. I would ask one, but that seems kind of needly. Okay. Not your best joke, Blukey. Unfortunately. Okay. Now we bring out the sewing machine. Now, I will say, this is gonna be such a hassle to set up. Oh, I have to change the thread as well. Okay. Put the scissors aside. Put the fabric on my lap. Oh, my mic's gonna get in the bloody way of the machine. Okay. I will warn you all now, the sewing machine is very loud. Oh. It makes a little... What, you can barely see the machine. Give me a minute. Can you like... Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, that works. The sewing machine is very loud, so if you hear like a giant fly or something crazy, it's just the machine, don't worry. Turn the light on, but when we're changing the threads, don't have the lights on. So, why is the thread not unthreading? Hello? What's stuck? Where's the thread stuck? Wonderful. Wow, talk about a sewing machine jump scare. I don't know, why is it... Okay. So since we're sewing with red fabric, we don't want to sew with white thread. We want to sew with... I'm threading this up wrong. We want to sew with red thread, so that way it stays more hidden and more unnoticeable. Because if we get this right on the first try, that's going to be amazing. So the way you set up my machine is you put the bobbin in down the bottom. So this thing down here, this is called a bobbin. Now normally, depending on the type of machine you have like a bobbin case that this goes into, and the camera's having a fucking day. Okay, because like the top of the machine is so close to it. Normally there's a bobbin case that you put in here, and this part where the bobbin goes in is normally like in this portion of the machine. But this one is not like that. I do use in case anyone is wondering, I use the Singer brand sewing machines because I am most familiar with the brand, and it's just easiest to use. The first sewing machine I ever had was a Singer beginner machine. It's literally perfect for beginners. Why did I turn the light on? Let me see. Okay. Now, like I said at the start of this room, the sewing machine is sort of in the way of my camera, so the model tracking may like lag or something. Okay, I'm gonna quickly... Did I get that through the... Yep. So, what exactly can I tell you about sewing? Well, first of all, you want to make sure that when you're threading the machine that the thread actually does go through the needle hole, because I cannot tell you how many times I thought it has gone through and then it actually hasn't. Oh, and also, there is this infamous walk that every seamstress or sewing person, it's Moana! Moana is crazy. Hello, Umber hater. Just thread the needle, guys. It's not that hard. Yeah. Let me see. So generally, when you are sewing, you want to sew with the wrong sides together. Oh, sorry, the right sides together, so that way when you turn out the fabric the right way around, you have the right side on the outside, which is the way we want it. Okay, now it might get a little bit loud, for which I apologize if it does. No, can you sew through? Thank you. And always do a back stitch. I forgot to do it at the start, but always do a back stitch at the start. And can you sew? Thank you. Come on. Why is it stuck? Thank you, bitch. Okay. Do a back stitch at the start and the end of your of your stitch. That's the word I'm looking for. The end of your stitch. It's not that loud, but that's because I'm not gunning it. That's because I'm not going like pressing super hard. I'm just doing it very softly because I need to bring my bin closer. Because it's such a small piece of fabric. If this was like larger, I would be going like very fast. So I'm actually going slower, which is why it's not that loud. I might have just fucked that one up, but fuck it, we ball, I guess. Now, remember, if we did put seam allowance at the top here and down the bottom, so if it does go past where we need it on the model, that's fine because we are going to hem that down anyway. Well, the part at the top is going to get hemmed at least. The part on the bottom is going to be used for more seam allowance for the skirt. And I have to move to get this down again. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, I'm not moving. You can still see. That you're the one and you can have your dream. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever take it down. The YouTube don't copyright me. As you can see on my, it looks like a literal tube top with a sort of diamond shape. Now, normally, right, you just slip it over the top of your body like normal clothes. But because this is a model kit, it's not gonna do that. So, decapitation. Limb removal. We remove the limbs. Okay, I saw something broke. Never mind, nothing broke, it's fine. So we just grab her and try to pull it down over the top. Come on. I know it goes past there. Okay, so it worked, but it also did not. As you see at the top, it is still, can the camera focus? It is still doing that at the top where it's not quite fitting around the bust. But if we try, I just want to try and fold this in. Pretend we've done this up. No, that's still not gonna look nice. We might have to add darts. My actual dress does not actually have any darts, but the doll version might actually need them. Because even right now, I'm still pinching the back of it. We could just do a giant thing at the back so that it hugs the shape of the body a bit more. So we could just do a dart at the back. Now this is why you'll see this. You can see as I'm playing with it, this part is coming out a little bit. So this is why I look for one with specifically a red parts so that this situation could be avoided. Oh shit, come on. Work with me, not against me. So I think that looks pretty good considering what we're going for, but at the same time, oh, if I do that, then I have to sew it and then it'll be hard to everyone find out. No, it's okay. So what we're gonna do is somehow mark out where I need this to be tightened about to on the back here so that I can fix it. I hear that they are working with the Mets. Watch out for the copyright team. Oh dear. Okay, I sorta got it. And yes, I know I drew on the good side, but we're gonna sew it anyway. We'll move the limbs and everything else out of the way. Everything inside and out. Oh, but if I do it too tight, it won't go on. F around, find out. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna make it line up, and the reason I haven't cut off exactly where I put my marks was so that I can have it for seam allowance. Generally, you want at least 1 centimeter's worth of seam allowance, which you can't really see, but here on the machine it's marked 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, etc, etc. Normally you want to use 1, because this is so small, and again, it's for a doll. We can probably get away with, yeah, we can definitely get away with like 0.5 of a centimeter of seam allowance. Now the challenging thing to do with this is trying to get it to still follow the shape of the body when you just cut it like straight down the middle of the back. So now what we do is, now see, this is why you do it twice. You know, you keep fucking forgetting. Okay, here we go. Let me just fix. Like not, thank you. Work with me, buddy. Whew. There we go, come on, and we get rid of these loose threads, and then we try and turn this inside out without anything getting destroyed. So we can sort of see that. Where's the middle back? What? Ah, okay, so you can see I kind of cut it like, oh, you kind of can't. You can kind of see that I cut it like not on center. That is my fault. So now we're going to try and force this back onto her body. Which I think should work now. There we go. You can see now it could be better, but it works for what we want. So that means now we are going to sew, or rather hem the, can the camera focus? We're gonna hem down this top part here, and then we're gonna leave this part because we need that seam allowance for the skirt. But so far this is going pretty well already. It is I, Jim 3 Power Supremacy Man. Hello, Moona, and my boy Bluky. Hello, Kuroji. Welcome to the stream. Now, okay, now I'm going to move the sewing machine. What? Oof. Hopefully I don't hit any cables today. Oh, I need the red thread! Surely I have more red thread, and I didn't just put my only red thread on the sewing machine, because I'm really smart, Moona. Alright, Moona. Okay, I'm unthreading the machine. If I need it again later, which I know I will, that's my problem to deal with. Oh, okay, because I kinda need that. Okay. I don't think we'll need this much thread, but we'll still do it anyway, actually no. Wait. Is YouTube gonna ask me if my music is still playing? I swear to God. First things first. Needle. Where did I? Oh, here it is. Wrong side of the table. And then we cut. You guys can still hear the music, right? The music is still playing normally, right? Please don't tell me this entire time since we've been like no music. Sorry I missed the other stream, I was hibernating. I'm sad. Don't be sad, it's okay. Ooh, come on. Yeah, we go. We got it through. So there we go. Got our needle threaded. And then we're going to knot it at the end here so that it doesn't come undone. Because let me tell you, when it comes undone, it's the most annoying thing ever. Yeah, there is music. Okay, excellent. Okay, I'm gonna cut off this little end here. Now the top. I'm pretty sure it's this part. So I'm trying it back this way. And it is gonna be hard because of all like the seams, but what we're gonna do is essentially, first of all, I'm gonna fold them downwards. And then I'm gonna take my needle, and if the lighting would cooperate, that'd be lovely. So put it through here. And before I continue, I'm gonna make my music play some more because it should not be doing this. Come on, play my music. Yes, on loop. Let's go. Okay, fixed. And what we want to do is, as we go around, we want to make sure that when we fold down the top of it, we want to make sure that it's about the same as we go all the way around. So because this is so small, we can do, I don't actually know what the technique is called, but we can do a technique where we poke it through, not all the way, but then we put it back, sort of like we're doing a pin, but it's not a pin. And we just do that multiple times. And this will let us do multiple stitches at once. I'm thinking of modeling a ready existing PSP game. Oh wait, what's this doing? Sorry, let me lock in right now. There we go. And you want to make sure you don't tug your threads too tight. That I can add units that don't exist in the game and make the multiplayer work. Well, that sounds exciting if you're actually able to do that. I look forward to seeing that if you can actually do that. Society. Now, normally when you sew, you want to fold it. I'm going to sew it on this end. So, see here, chat. You can see like the edge of the fabric is like fraying and stuff. Normally when you sew, you want to fold it down once like that. Right, but then you still have the raw edges out here. So then normally you want to, if it wants to fucking cooperate, you want to fold it down twice so that it's got like this nice rolled finish there, and that will normally stop the fabric from fraying. But again, because this is for a doll and it's so tiny, we don't really have that luxury of doing that. And I just realized how far away my microphone was. I forgot to put it back after putting the machine back. So we're going to make do as best we can. Again, still trying to get it evenly pressed down across like this. And my needle is stuck. Ow, I poked myself. I'm fine. It happens a lot. At one point, you just get used to it. Okay. So again, we're just gonna do that technique where we do it like it's a pin multiple times. And it'll look a lot nicer if you can try and get these stitches to be roughly the same length apart, because then it'll look a lot more cleaner and nicer. And like professionally done. And like I keep saying, because this is like my first time doing doll clothes, I'm not expecting too much, but I am expecting a standard that is good. I am expecting a good standard because I know that I am able to do, I don't want to say better than decent. I don't want to say like, oh, I'm the best at sewing. I know I'm not. I know that there's much more talented people out there. Yeah. So I'm just going to try, yeah, this is working. This is working. Okay, great. Okay, fold it down on this side too. Okay, it's a bit too much. Uh-oh. Ah, shit, the seam's ripping. It's fine, it's already on the outside, we can fix it later. So then... I can't fix my ripped clothes. God damn, you're good. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. And fixing holes in your clothes is actually, it's really not that hard. How would I explain it? Without really an example, I don't know how to, I would explain how you fix clothes. You get needle, put fabric ends together, and then you fix it. Really, anyone can do it. Oh shit. No, you did not just, like, tie a knot on yourself. You... come on. Come on. Can you, like, untangle? This is also one of the struggles of sewing by hand. The thread will just tangle itself up. And it's annoying when it does happen. I ran out of salvia. Saliva? Saliva. And have a hard time putting the string through the How do you run out of saliva? It's like from your mouth, is it not? It is. You can just, can't you just make more? I think I just nodded it. Oh god. It's fine. Being hydrated, Moona. Yes, drink water, chat. This is why you should drink water, guys. Ow. God damn it. Can you, like, sew through? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. This is important we get this right, because it's always going to be hardest to do this when we get to like one of the seam lines. Because the seam lines will make it more bulky and it will be harder to get it to go through like without mucking it up. And see here, it's already doing it! Ah, great. I mean, I guess it makes it easier for us to hem it, sort of, slightly. The good news is, we're almost done hemming the top. Bad news is, we have to do this again when we do the sleeves. Twice. How sad would it be if I finished doing this and then I turn it the right way around and try to put it on the doll and then realize, oh my god, I hemmed the bottom. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. I think one time I made a YouTube short, but I deleted it now. There was a YouTube short where like my sewing needle broke and it was like, you guys know that trend where it was like, oh no! Our table! It's broken! Like that, I did like that. But it was like, oh no! My sewing needle! It's broken! And when I tell you, it's so annoying when the sewing machine needles break. It is. The first time that I ran out of replacements, I had to go and look for new replacement needles. And I didn't notice that they have numbers, the needles have numbers on them that tell you like what it's for and stuff. Thankfully I got the right ones, but now I know. Where is the thread? Here it is. Come on, can you stop getting caught on the rest of the fabric? Goddamn. Do I be eating dinner? No worries, bye Blukey. Enjoy your food. And then once we're done, we tie the knot so that it won't come off. So on the edge where it's gonna fray. You know, it'll be fine. Then you cut off the excess. I'm gonna put that aside because I feel like we are gonna need that again. And before I fix the hole, I'm gonna try it on her to make sure it actually fits. Which I don't see why it wouldn't still fit. But just in case, you know, we gotta check. I swear the amount of fit checks you should do is ridiculous. Not ridiculous, but I recommend almost always doing a fit check. What the hell? Needle has numbering too? Well, no, it's not that much difficult. It's not that much more difficult. The numbers is more like, so it just tells you like what it would be good for. Like quilting needles have like these needles that I'm just using, this one, it doesn't. This one doesn't have any numbers because it's just a normal needle, but machine needles do. Okay, here we go, come on. down past her arms. And because it's got a sort of rip in there, it's kind of not going to do what we want, but we will force it into submission later. I'm going to make sure that this line here is centered at the back. I think that's a pretty good top. Some of the undergarment is sort of slightly poking up, but you can barely tell. I guess I could try leaving it as a clasp. Oh, I could need to make that so much tighter. Okay. So now we gotta grab out the sewing machine again. Move everything out of the way and turn this back the way it needs to be. So that we can fix it. Umbra, got a 3D printing. Moona, goddess of sewing, man. That's damn impressive. And it's from an Asian dude. What do you mean? I'm not Asian, guys. I'm not a dude either. Okay. Now, where was the problem? Back here. I was not about to sew without rethreading the entire machine. No, I did not almost do that. There we go. Put the cap on to stop the thread from sliding out of the thing. Thread up. Thread it through the eye. Do the loop-de-loop. Now, when you're threading up your sewing machine, this is funny. Interpret this as you may. When you're threading up the machine with the thread, if there's essentially, this is what Wise Man once said, if there is a hole, you put it through the hole. Because there will generally be like parts in the machine that have like little loops, and the teacher meant like the loopholes. But the entire class took it as like the other way. And the teacher kind of just told everyone to grow up. Now, I don't know how that happened, but it went in backwards. How that happens sometimes is a mystery to me. Come on, man. Lukey, I just step on my drawing skills. I don't want to fall behind. My drawings are still mech level. I'm sure your drawings are not that bad. Speaking of drawing, there will be a drawing stream this week on Friday, and then on Sunday this week will be Look Outside. So we will be playing some more Look Outside again this week, and we will be doing a drawing stream because I want to draw. So I thought, 2 birds, 1 stone, why not? Look outside? Heck yeah. Heck yeah! Now, hopefully this time it does not come undone. Now, because this is such a delicate thing to have to do, I don't know, but maybe, this is a big maybe, maybe we will need 2 streams for doing the clothes. Okay, now I'm gonna leave the sewing machine there, just in case. Nice! Blukey's back on mic and Look Outside. If Blukey is available, sure, why not? Hang on, why is this back piece coming off? No. Okay. make sure the hem stays where it needs to be. Back is centered. And there we go. It does look like just a massive tube top, but we go with it for now. And then just test it some more. We're gonna put the limbs back on, just like this. We're gonna move it out the way here. There we go. Gonna pull it down here a little bit more. I think I might have to sand down the part there. Or at least underneath it, because it is kind of getting in the way. And there we go. That's the base of the top done. So, probably notice I've got like this weird lotus thing. Right, that's what we're gonna make next. Now, I need to mark out. Basically, it's gonna come to a stop here. Like this. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Yeah, that looks about right. Now, this part, we're not gonna use, we might end up using the sewing machine for it. But, I knocked my pin over. I need a bigger workspace, chat. Ugh. So, now, we're going to take off the- oh, I forgot to grab my cardboard scissors! Okay, anyway. Take it off again. And this outline shape here, essentially, what's to show? What we're working with. I want to see more Moona drawings, and my drawings are work in progress. You can send it in the Discord server if you'd like. Okay, here we go. So, I got some cardboard from like an old... This is what I would put all my snap buttons on. So I'm going to make this the same way that I did the actual cosplay. Why does it keep doing that every time I put it on? I'm going to grab my scissors, I'll be right back. Like, you don't see my cables. Cables that make the stream work. Okay, anyway. Oh, I need a pencil as well. What's my pencil case when I need it? Now, I say pencil and not pen because this is going to go inside of a fabric pocket, I guess we're going to call it. And we have to sort of eyeball how we want this to work. So I'm gonna attempt to mark out. There we go. And then we have the, if you look at my actual outfit, the tip of the lotus comes past the top of my, the top of the shirt. So we're going to bring it just a little bit because again, it is a doll. So I'm going to grab my shitty ruler. And we're going to draw out the shape. And then, I know it's not exactly like this weird kite shape, but don't worry, we're gonna fix that. Oh, that went past it. Okay. And we're gonna sort of try, we're gonna, again, we're eyeballing this, we're gonna bring it in. Now, this one. Sort of do this weird shape thing. Why is it getting stuck? I don't know. Okay, that is Good enough. Now, because this is just cardboard, I think we might be able to. Oh, good. Something like, hey, Delmarina, welcome to the stream. So, where's my hand? So, welcome to the stream. So glad you can make it. We can probably, and it's such a smaller scale than the actual cosplay itself. We can probably just like abuse this into being the shape that we need. And again, I am using scrap cardboard for this, so it's not like it's anything too important. I wanted to use my foam, but I couldn't find my thin foam. Oh no, I can't find my thin foam. I need that for the ears and tail. Oh, okay. I will need to go hunting, I guess, for materials. So Chad, while I have you here, if you're not in the Discord, first of all, feel free to join the Discord. And if you were here for the stream yesterday, if you were here for the Atlia stream yesterday, then you will know that I discovered that there is new Atlia games. And Atlia Legions 2 are no longer the newest games. So, I found that on stream the new game that is currently out is 102 Australian dollars. I don't have that kind of money. I mean, I kind of do. I have Steam account money, but hear me out, right? The new release game, the game that is to release this month, is $82, which is a lot cheaper than the, oh crap, it's ripping. So I just hold this on them. Okay, yeah, no, we need to abuse this more. Okay. It's a good thing I remember how I did this the first time. So, good thing I have my trusty hot glue gun. Don't worry, I know some of you were all screaming last time when I said I was gonna do it on the hairpin. But we're not using it on the model, we're using it on the cardboard that is going to go inside of a fabric sleeve and then go on top of more fabric, and that is then going to go onto the model. So calm your farm. Hello Emperor's Rifle, welcome to the stream. And I'm not gonna plug it in yet, because we still gotta cut out our pieces. Now that's just scrap, I can throw out the scrap. What we're gonna do, we need essentially to cut out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different pieces. Holy fuck, 12 different pieces? We're gonna be here a while. Actually, why don't I just try this? Oh, because I already destroyed the cardboard. Moona, that's why. Yes, makes sense. Okay, let's just try and redraw this entirely and then cut it out. So as I was saying, should I get the game that is coming out this month? Or should I get the game that is already out? Because here's the thing. Yes, one is cheaper. But the story of the cheaper one does not seem as exciting as the one that is already out. And on top of that, the deluxe version of the new game is the same price as the already released game. So, what would be smarter? Get the— oh, I dropped it. Anyway, I had the same ruler. This one? You had the same ruler? I have used and abused this ruler so much, you can't even see the numbers on it anymore. You can barely see it. The hot glue wasn't the problem, the hot glue being hot is. Okay. I can try. F around, get this right. But yeah, should I make a poll in the Discord and I let you guys vote on which game I should get? Because if I decide that I'm going to get the new game, if I purchase it before the release day, then I will get pre-purchase bonuses, which I don't know what that entails just yet. I just know there is pre-purchase bonuses. So what would you prefer, guys? The story of the second game is essentially, I want to restore my hometown and make it, like, you know, happy and lively again. And then the plot of the first game, or not the first game, the other game, is there's bad people that are, like, ruining the name of alchemy. I'm gonna stop them. And it's an open world exploration, and it seems a lot more exciting than the new game that's gonna come out. I'm gonna be real. The other game is not, the one that has not come out yet is not an open world game, if anyone was wondering. I think the one that is open world is actually the first of the game series to actually be open world. I'm kind of sick of open world, but I don't know. Okay, cut that off. Okay, now this is the point where I plug in the hot glue and wait for it to warm up. I probably should have done that earlier. So while we wait for the hot glue, we just wait in silence. We don't do much but wait. Why are people DMing me while I'm streaming? Let me see what's happening in the Discord. Nothing too important. Good to know. Eat the glue? No! Do not eat hot glue! I'm not eating the glue. That is cold as ice. Oh, I knocked the head off of the... Where did it go? In the opinion where you save your money and buy Silksong, it's 30 AUD. I'm of the opinion where you save your money and buy Silksong. I don't know what Silksong is! I just knew, like, it's by the same developers as Hollow Knight, and I know everyone's obsessed with it, and it hasn't even come out yet. I've never even played Hollow Knight, guys. Do not the glue. Do the sewing machine instead. It is a good source of... No! Don't eat the sewing machine either! Well, how is this so cold, bro? Jesus Christ. Hello? Plugged in? God damn. Why are you taking this long when I need you to work on the stream, huh? Technology, am I right? So, how long do you think we'll be here? Hollow Knight stream when? And when I know what the game is. Wonder if I can just bend it instead of cutting it off and trying to make it do what I want it to do. Uh-oh. You know what, chat? Convince me. One way for the hot glue gun. Convince me. Why should I play Hollow Knight? And don't just say it's cool. Ah, shiver me timbers. This has to be 2 pieces too. This part is very important of the piece because it's the center. So if anything needs to be right, it's the centerpiece here. It's a Metroidvania platform, Souls-like. I use words I will understand. This is gonna take a hot minute to figure out how to glue together. Alright, I'm used to the camera being there now. With very cool art style. Uh-huh. It's like what's Metroid? Y'all need to remember who you're talking to here. Okay. Oh, now be careful not to burn my fingers. This is gonna go badly. Shit, don't fall. Okay, quick before it dries. Let's get hot glue to attach pieces together. I think it already dried, but I think we did it just in time. So you can kind of see we kind of got that shape where it's kind of like a V shape here. Now we're just going to do it again on this side. And then hopefully all will be well. That's a big hopefully. Okay, come on, hot glue fall to the other side. Oh god. Uh-oh. No, I have to stay like this now. While I wait for the hot glue to dry. I'm stuck. Oh no. But on the plus side, I think that it worked. Or did it? Or did it? I hope it did. Okay. Now we can unplug the hot glue gun so it doesn't get any hotter. And then let me compare this to my... This is what we got. Oopsie. A pajama shirt! Not again. Now if we look at... I'm just trying to compare it to the... God damn it, they're supposed to curve again. No! Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I must make myself suffer for the content. Oh shit. Alright, come on. Oh shit, is that the right way? What other way could it be? Yes, this way. Come on. No! Oh, it's literally stuck on my fingers. No! Oh my god, the hot glue is everywhere. Get off of my hand, I need that. So do you know Samus from Super Smash Bros? Samus is- I don't play Super Smash Bros, chat! I've never played Super Smash Bros. Not because I don't want to, because I don't have it. I'm gonna dab of hot glue here. And my fingers are stuck again. Oh, this is gonna be a recurring thing in the stream, isn't it? Oh, lovely. Okay, can you get off of my fingers? I need that, thank you. Come on. I'm gonna have hot glue stuck on my fingers for the next couple of days at this rate. And then we have to very carefully cut off the part of the hot glue we don't need. And I'm gonna clear the desk because I can't do this one. It's like I've got, like, knobs all over the table. Didn't know Toad is so uncultured. I'm not Toad! Actually, can I try? Where's my craft knife? Can I try breaking just ever so slightly into this? I think that worked. Wait, I'm a genius! Ha! Take that! I just have to completely redo the entire halfway part, but you know, it worked! Well, it did work. Now, this is going to absolutely burn my fingers, but it will be worth it. Okay, it's not burning that bad. Unstick from my finger, you fiend! No, shut up, Moona, don't sing, don't sing! I have to very lightly get some here. Chat, when I tell you having to do the actual part of the costume like this with the clay, not clay, with the foam was just as annoying. It was just as annoying. I had to keep playing with it. But the difference, no, I didn't even use foam. I planned to use foam, but in the end I ended up just using a cardboard base because the draft I got with the cardboard base was just so good that I just went, you know what, I'm just gonna use that. And it's inside a pocket anyway, so you'll never know. So careful when I do this. Okay. There we go. There we go. Finally we have that shape. And then when we put it on here... How is it too long? What the heck? No, you're joking. It's too long. But yes, if you look at the top here, how it does that, that's fine. Because when I actually wear it, it's actually like that, so... Accurate! Yahoo! Problem is, it's too long here, so we have to cut it off, but make sure that it's still will come to a point. And now I have to pull some bullshit magic to figure out how the hell I just got that to come off of and where from. What the hell? That, so then I can turn it around. Like that. Okay. I think that's about as close as we're going to get, I reckon. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, not at all. I mean, it's still... But look, it's smaller, so it's harder to do. Alright. So, let's compare it to the model again. I think this is definitely a lot better. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Yep, can the camera focus, please? There we go. Although, I think it has to be up higher a little bit because... Oh, because I did the hot glue stupid. You know what? It's fine. It'll work. It'll work. Copium, it'll work. Beautiful. Truly. Magnificent. Forget about me. Don't stop. Don't you forget about me. Great song, great song. I don't think we need this anymore. Move the hot glue out of the way. We won't be needing that anytime soon. Now the hard part. Right. The hard part isn't gonna get on this. It's making the sock for it. Give me a moment while I grab the white fabric, which I'm gonna move all the cardboard out of the way. Put this away. Move the doll. Keep my pencil. And now we will grab the fabric. So, I will be right back. In approximately like less than 5 seconds and I'm back. See? See? Not that long. Not that long at all. Wasn't even gone. Second. Now, where's the end of this? Here we go. This is Now, I was planning on using the same fabric that I used for the blue top part of my shirt, but I think it's just too small to even do that. So I think I'm just gonna get a blue pen and just color it in. I'm just trying to ponder how I would do this part. Again, we are going to have to do seam allowance. So I will just draw it rather large. Actually, the top part can probably be... Oh, but it is sort of got that weird shape. But it's fine. It's fine, Moona. Here we go. We got the fabric scissors. We'll cut this out. Beautiful. A true artist. For real, guys. Oof, okay. Now I see why they say making baby clothes is harder than normal clothes, because it's so much smaller. And we're not even working on like baby clothes size, we're working on model kit size, which makes it even harder. Oh, I should have put seam allowance there. Moona, you fool! Actually, is this still bigger than... Let me see. By comparison. I think we'll just be able to get away with it. Okay, no, we actually need that piece, Moona. Don't chuck that out. Sleepy already. Well, if you guys are enjoying the stream so far, which I hope you are, make sure you share the stream with all your mates and buddies. Share it with your goldfish, your dog, your mom, your uncle. Bob's your uncle. I don't get that joke. I just don't understand Bob's your uncle. It's just funny to say. Share it with your sister, your I don't know, anyone and anyone. Sorry, anyone and everyone. I can't believe anything should happen. Nothing's gonna happen, yeah. Shared with Emperor's right ball, left ball. High above me, she's so lovely. She's so... Hey, oh, Kitsune needs to sleep. I'm just trying to think how I would do this. Do I leave it open? On the bottom. How did I close it on the... I don't remember where I left it open from to actually get the piece inside. I'm gonna grab, actually, I'm gonna show you the part of the cosplay I'm talking about. I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna show you guys how it works. It's
this is the piece. This is the piece. Right? So as you can see here, right, there's a seam line. So what I did was like I said, what's underneath my hand? Oh, my pencil. So like I said, like I did here, on the inside of this is this, but much, much larger. Oh, the paper's for the flower petal thing in your yes. Yeah, no, it's okay. I tried to point to it, but I guess it's not, it didn't really work. This also comes off. Because on the inside of this, the structure of this is cardboard on the inside. But in real life it's not actually, guys. But like, you know, I'm saying like for costume purposes, right? Right, so make it, you can't really put this in the part in the wash. So this part, this is all safety pinned closed. So if I needed to, I can take out the cardboard and then chuck the sleeve into the wash to get cleaned and then simply close it up again. But yeah, so for the small version, we're going to make this one piece. Why wouldn't you click back into play, really? Thank you. So you can actually see like the dip in the curve on this part. I think so. So I'm just trying to figure out like how did wait. Yeah, I'll have to cut open in the back, but I think this is far too small to even like safety pin closed again. I love just wearing this. This is so much fun to wear. You don't understand, chat. You don't understand, because you'll never be me. But no, this is so much fun to wear. I am gonna go to PAX. I'm gonna travel and I'm gonna leave Azakura Village. Don't worry, you guys will be in good hands. And I'm gonna go to the PAX convention. And I might be wearing my cosplay, so keep an eye out for Moona Kitsune at PAX. If you're going. It's gonna be a long journey to get there. There is not a hole in that. You gonna leave us No, I'm not gonna leave you unattended. I'm not gonna leave the village unattended, don't worry. I'm gonna put Sir Arlo in charge, and he's a lot more strict. Oh yeah, I tried possessing someone yesterday, and it worked, but the body rejected me. Aww. I guess you're just gonna find a compatible body, Bluky. Wishing you the best of luck. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work on such a small scale. I'm not abandoning you guys. I'm not. It's just for one day. I'm not going the entire weekend. What presents? Okay, sewing machine time. Step 1. Realize you have the wrong color thread on the machine already. I'm not- stop saying I'm leaving you guys. I'm not leaving you. Jeez, it's not like I'm going on like in an eternal hiatus or something. Whoa. Is it screaming in my ears, holding back the tears, and I need to stop singing. This is why I normally always listen to normal music. Normal background music while I stream. Because I get too distracted by the music. Although the music goes on. You can possess me, Bluky. I can try. Ooh. You know, if Bluky wanted to, and if he did successfully possess someone, he could set them up for, like, major crimes. And then have, like, them, like, arrested or something. Heck, maybe even sent to jail, and he'd be fine. He could just leave the body at, like, the last minute. Okay. I'm just trying to think of how we can get this to look nice. I'll have to do it from the bottom. What presents I'll sew this part. Points are hard to get right every time. It's frustrating to get right. I think I might have made this a bit too small. Oh shit, I thought the needle was in! No! You did not just miss the entire layer of fabric. Fine, be like that. You're probably a horrid draft anyway. What is happening with this piece of... Can you work? Can you cooperate with me, please? I swear. Why is this not working? I'm never doing this again. Once I get this to work, I'm never doing this again. Hi, Callie. Oh my god, Callie! Hi! Hi, Callie! Sewing machine shortcut. Welcome to sewing, guys. Hello, Callie. It's eternal suffering. Moona, at this point, I think you might need to invest in hand sewing. Not on this shit, I ain't. I already did it earlier for, like, the top of the top. For, like, this part. It looks like a tube top, but it's not, I swear. Actually, I'll show you on the model. Let me get it on. Let me show you guys. Right, so we get it on, pull it over, and then I left it long at the bottom because it's just seam allowance. Right, we got this. No, Scuff Queen is armor. Armor, my beloved. Oh, Callie, did you hear Monarch did a cover with Bao and Morio P. Callie? Other Callie, not you. Of Takedown. Hey Callie, did you know Moona's? I'm not abandoning them! I'm literally hanging out with Callie the day before, guys. What do you mean you did? Moona, what do you mean? I'm not abandoning anyone! Oh dear, I don't hate you guys! It's one convention! And if you go, I don't know, make free photos. What do you want me to tell you? What do you mean you're abandoning? I'm not! I just told chat I'm going to travel to go to one convention, and then they're like, oh, she's abandoning us. I'm not abandoning you guys. I'm not abandoning you. Yeah, see, Callie gets it. And for the day before I go, I'm hanging out with Callie. So, I don't want to hear complaints. The one you're going to instead of focusing on me. I'm not going. Oh, Callie, I'm not like you. I don't go for the entire weekend. I go for one day. I only went for the entire weekend for that last one because I had free tickets for the entire weekend, okay? I can't afford to go both days. I'm joking, guys, don't worry. She's hanging out with me. It's, yes. The unicorn is having a birthday. She's another year older. It's not her birthday yet. What? Thread stock? What is this monstrosity? Oh, to share a birthday with a Precure You share a birthday with a Precure character? Of course you do. What am I saying? Of course you do. But still, Moona's joking about... I didn't joke about it! You guys joked about it! And here I thought abandonment meant ignoring chat. It's an Australian convention, right? Yes, it's an Australian convention, yes. I'm not traveling. I mean, I am traveling. I'm going out of the village. But I'm not traveling out of Australia. Callie, yeah, don't tell them where it is, Callie. Maybe one day we'll be popular enough to have meet and greets. What do you think, Callie? Can we aim for meet and greets? Also, Callie, how is that thing you're working on going? Because you only need to complete like what, 2 or 3 of them. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. I do. I share it with Cure Lovely. Moona, don't you remember? You were going on about leaving us for who knows how long. It was heated. No, it was not. I've been cleaning my room. Calypso Mystica. You said to me, it can be done by late September, early October, okay? So you better stick to your end of the deal, or I swear to God, I'm going to come to your goddamn unicorn, mystical, rainbow house, wherever it is you live now, because I know you don't live in a cave anymore, alright? And I'm going to mess up your room. I'm going to mess up the room that it took you forever to clean, okay? It's been delayed long enough. Imagine it, streaming from my desk. Everyone, I think Moona forgot messing with us. Remember how she kept saying, oh my god, Blukey, you're milking the joke now. You're milking the joke now, my guy. I feel like when Callie does 2 streams in 1 week, that's when you'll be popular. You hear that, Callie? If you can do 2 streams in 1 week consistently for an entire month. Okay, you can't do an entire month. Consistently for 2 weeks, maybe 3, that's when we'll be popular enough to do meet and greets. Everyone go subscribe to Callie. Literally, go subscribe to everyone in Eternia. I always tell you guys this. There are so many of you, but then the rest of Eternia is just like suffering. Do you hate my friends that much? Share the love, guys. Share the support. Can you magically fix my ADHD and autism burnout? I wish I could. That would help. Wait, who's Callie again? Calypso Mystica is Callie. Who? You've been called Chanel. I know you've been called Mimi. I did not know you've been called Chanel. Oh my god, luxury brand. No way. Yeah, this is not working. This is not gonna work. Yeah, no, scratch that. We need to make it. Let's make it bigger! Oh, for the Australians. Did you know scientists have recently discovered another bug in Australia? Because of course they fucking did. And this time, they've just discovered the largest insect in Australia. We need to stop discovering that shit. Yes, we do. Yes, we need to stop discovering stuff. It is 40 centimeters long, which is 15 inches. Big enough, that's big enough to make any man jealous. Now, do you guys want to know what this large monstrosity of an insect is that we discovered? For once, it was not an arachnid. It was a stick bug. We discovered a stick bug that is 40 centimeters. I forgot the scientific name they gave that shit, but it's huge. It's. Where's the end of the fabric? I literally just used this. Fine, I'll make a new end. No, that's not the end. What the fuck? Where is it? Oh, I found it. Come on, Australia, keep discovering this. But you know what's interesting? You know what? Fun fact: Australia actually has just over 600,000 species of insects and bugs and stuff. We've only discovered 62,000 of them. Let that sink in, chat. Let that shit sink in. We've only discovered 62,000 of them. Go on. God, test server, keep finding this. Time to get pesticide. Well, no, here's the thing. For once, it's not venomous. You know how everything in Australia can and will kill you? The stick bug that we discovered will not actually kill you. It's actually harmless. Every Australian breathing a sigh of relief. Got one less thing to worry about that can kill us. Yes, I do. In the sweet time to I need to stop singing, or my ass will get copyrighted. And I realize you can't hear the beat. Da, da. Okay, stop, Moona. Finally, something that doesn't endanger our lives. How about you switch music, Moona? Mate, I can't even hear what I'm gonna switch it to. Because for some reason, Streamlabs does not like me today. At this point, I might just swap back to OBS. No, but dead ask Callie, when do you think you can get that stuff done? Hmm? Okay, let's see, can I get this to fit here? Keep singing off-key, Moona. They can't copyright an off-key tune. I don't even think the actual singer of the song that I'm listening to is male, so I don't think I can even hit the right key. Did Callie already leave? Damn, that was fast. She came in, said a few words and left. Crazy. So this is how she gets away with avoiding the responsibilities Sir Alec gives her. Ay ay ay. I want to be done with this part of the outfit so bad. Why is it taking this long? But no, we must follow the process. A system error. Callie left as quickly as she came. Callie got called out and left. She probably went to go clean her room some more so that she can stream from her desk twice a week, and then we can get that meet and greet. She didn't even answer my question about the meet and greet. She. Y'all heard me. I said, Callie, do you think we can do that? You stream twice a week for like 3 weeks, and then we can have meet and greets? Crazy. Let's make this precious. I'm gonna try and just do it from here. I have to be very careful with the points of the doohickey. Oh fuck. Don't go into the machine. Don't get stuck in the machine. I need that. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna be honest, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Can you like not miss the spot where I need you to sew on? That would be so helpful if you didn't miss. Fuck, I missed. Hit or miss. I guess it's something. I'm back. Had to do something. What I miss? My sanity. Anyway, I asked you how long you think you'll need to get those tasks done. I know we said we're aiming for a somewhat sort of, not really that specific of a date, but how long do you actually think it will take you? Because it was supposed to happen back in May, Calypso. I'll finish them once I finish cleaning my room. Okay, great. Oh, Callie, guess what I'm doing this week that you can't do? An art stream! I'm doing another art stream. I just find it funny that I can and you can't. Because you're so much better at it than I am. Now, this part is so annoying because it's so small. Wacom, get scarfed! Yeah, Zell, I saw Zell today as well. And Zell said that, Zell was complaining about, Wacom as well, and all I could hear in my head was your complaints about Wacom. And I'm like, damn, Wacom must love screwing people over and just stealing their money. Okay, please go into the little pocket I made for you. Please! I will get down on my knees and beg! Hooray! It works! Now the problem of how do I close this? Shitcom! Wacom, you owe me a cord! Did you send them the angry email, Callie? I told you to send them an angry email. Did you get Mother Mystica to send the angry email? Glue and hope, maybe. I'll take that maybe as a no, you did not send that angry email. I'm bad at confrontation in that, chat. I have friends and family do it for me. Just say like, okay, do you have a screenshot of the purchase? If so, in the email, attach a screenshot of the purchase receipt, right? And then basically just say, hi, I purchased this item from you guys, but it still has not arrived. Where the heck is it? I kinda need that shit. And you took a lot of money from me for this product, and I have not received a refund. Can I get information as to what the heck is going on? And then they will hopefully reply to, Wacom, give her the cord or the unicorn is going to strangle you with the sad cable. They never sent me my confirmation email, but they took my money. That is bad. They need to send you a confirmation email. Where's the other end of this? I've lost the other end of this. What the? Oh, I found it. Hopefully this still works. Yes, yes, come on, work. Come on, get in there. Yes. I need to try and get it to fit as snugly on the inside as I possibly can get it to be. There we go. I'll look at it from a distance. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of like really bad. I don't like this. This might... I don't like it. It's not working, chat. What do I do? It doesn't work for such a small scale. Like, look, you can see it's fraying, and it looks like a ghost, like a classic. Whoa, my Halloween costume! I'm gonna like put a cloak over my head, and ooh, I'm a ghost. Aww. How do I fix this? I don't like it. No. I'm frustrated. I don't like this. Not happy. Callie. Sorry, I just gotta blame Callie for something. Chucking the whole thing out. I'll redo it. Not tonight, though. That can get scuffed. I'm not. How you know the joke? You know the joke. Not happy, Jan. I'm not happy, Jan. Will I ever be happy? I don't know. Finally, I can use that reference again. Where's my buttons? Okay. I reckon instead, we're gonna just work on like the skirt portion of this. So we grab the giant red fabric again. Oh, great. Oh, Callie, you weren't here when I said this, but the fabric I'm using for this is actually the same leftover fabric from If You Say Bungo Stray Dogs, I swear to God, Eclipse it, Mr. God. Hello, H-Dad, hello, welcome to the stream, hello, welcome. If you are new here, my name is Moona Kitsune, I'm the half-human guardian protector of Sakura Village. Today is Moonpla Monday. What is Moonpla Monday? Well, on Moonpla Monday, I try to turn myself into a model kit. Today, we are working on the clothes. As you see here, I have taken off the head and the arms to make it easier to get the garment on and off the model, but you know, we make it work. Wait, I missed chat, what the heck? I'm so sorry. Oh, sewing gods, I give the render fried noodles as tribute. May the sewing machine spirit be pleased. May this sewing stream be attended. Hey, looks like you made significant progress since I last watched. Yeah! I thought I recognized your name, so I wasn't going crazy. Where's the end of this that I just used? What the fuck? Oh, I found it. Now, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do a circle skirt. First of all, you need your measuring tape and the calculator. Well, that's unfortunate. Guess the previous prayer fell on deaf ears. Well, hope there's no more scuff in the future. Oh, mate, you probably just jinxed it. So let me measure. Oh, that's the hips. Where's the actual waist? Wait, this is actually gonna be hard to do. Okay, rounds. I want the skirt to be like around here. Oh shit. Alright, call that 8 centimeters. 8 centimeters. You fold. So to make a circle skirt, chat, you fold the fabric in half. And then you fold it in half again. Is this actually long enough? Yes, it is. Let's go. Actually, wait, is it? Yes, it. Yeah. Oh, wait. Is that even? No, it is not. Hang on a minute. Let me cook, chat. Let me cook. Right. Show them show them mad sewing skills, huh? Yes, I am showing you these mad sewing skills. Anyways, Moona, you need to watch Dr. Stone. No ifs, no buts, no account, no coconuts. Also because I have a sketch of you just as Yuzuriha. Why? You know what? That's a very Cali thing of you to do. Why are you mad, Moona? Because the thing didn't work. Where's my chalk on? I know where did I put my chalk? I lost my chalk. Why does my chalk always go missing? Is it under the computer? Oh, it's on the camouflage with my mic. Okay. Moona, mad? Impossible. Wait. What is this divided by? Wait. I'm doing math. 2? Oh, what toggle did I just turn on? Oh. No. Okay, we're fine. 2 centimeters? Really? Well, I guess it is for a doll. But we need that seam allowance, so we'll make it a bit bigger. Okay, so this is how you make a circle skirt, guys. You take your waist measurement, divide that by 3.14, and then that's your waist measurement, and you draw that in the corner where there is both a fold here and there. Never do it on this side where like the fabric opens like this. Always do it on the corner where there were 2 folds here and on the side here as well. Then you want to actually, how long do I want the skirt? Three centimeters. Okay, so then what you do is from this marking, so we're gonna pretend that the corner doesn't exist and this is where you're working from. You want to go down to hit the length that you want. Now because we need seam allowance, I'm gonna add an extra centimeter. So I'm going to make the length of the skirt 4 centimeters. Now of course, if you are going to do this on, like for yourself, for a real skirt, obviously make it to like accurate measurements, because on a real person, 4 centimeters is nothing. And 2 centimeters for a waist, even for like the super skinny people, that's not even possible. And when you go around marking the length, you can't just stay in the corner and move it like this, because that's going to be wrong. You have to follow the curve and the marked measurements. So like this. Right, so notice how at the top, my finger's in the way, I know, but if you can, you will notice that I'm moving it as I go. Like that, and it'll look something like that. Moona and being mad is inseparable as sugar and sweet. Oh, I see. The results was not up to expectations. Okay. So now that we have that, I'm gonna take our scissors, and just because it's gonna be easier for me to cut, right, I'm gonna cut away from it. I'm just gonna cut it out. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut along here. Oh fuck. Not me realizing this is the good side of the fabric. It's fine, I got this, it's chalk, it'll come off if I just use a baby wipe on it. There we go. And then it'll open like that. Check out the scraps. And I know it looks big, right? Put it in here and oh no, it's too big. What do we do? Well, because if you look at my actual skirt on my model, it's flowy. So what we're gonna do is we're actually going to gather it around the skirt, and it's going to give it that flowy movement without the need for all the extra layers, because it's a lot easier to create volume in doll clothes as opposed to actual clothes. Now I know this is too long if we just look at it like this, right? Let's pretend I've gathered it nicely. That's far too long. But we did add an extra 4 centimeter for seam allowance. So what we're going to do first is we're going to deal with that seam allowance. Calypso Mystica, I swear to God, if you were DMing me, you're still cleaning. Okay, why would you tell me that while I'm streaming? Why is my face not... Why am I not blinking? Hello? What happened to my face? What model? Hello? What? Wait, let me check what toggle I turned on. I actually don't know what happened to my model. What toggle did I turn on? Number 4? Oh, I did press number 4. My bad. I pressed number 4. Whoopsie daisies. Well, we fixed that. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, put this aside. Oh, I hit the camera. Uh-oh, Moona isn't blinking. Is she dead? No, I'm very much alive. Oh, that's how you make pleats on skirts. No, pleats are different. Pleats are very, very different. You don't just gather them. I mean, yes, you do gather to make pleats, but you have to do it in specific measurements. You can't just do it willy-nilly like we were doing just on here. You have to do it very specific measurements. It depends on how big you want the pleats and how much fabric you're working with. Yes, Callie, listen to Moji Man. Clean your room so you can stream again. From your actual bed. Okay, what's in the way of the machine right now? Nothing. Great. Push that back. Now, I will miss some chats because the machine is covering my view of chat right now, but I will back read chat when I move the machine again. Oh. Anyways, I must leave as I fear I will slowly lose the motivation and focus needed for my current task. I fear the ADHD is strong. Ta-ta for now. I must clean this room. Alright, bye-bye, Callie. Good luck cleaning your room. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just gonna keep it down. But yeah, normally when you attach the skirt bottom to the top of the skirt, you don't have to gather it that much, but again, it's doll clothes, so it's so much harder. Start from here. Okay, here's a tip. I'll choose my scissors for this. When you are when you're sewing on the curve, it's hard to get it to be in a straight line. So what you do is you cut little snips into where you want it to be. Make sure they're very small, just big enough to be able to fold it over. And only on like the part where the biggest curve is, like the way the biggest portion of the curve is. I'm just gonna make the light off. It's distracting from what we need to look at. And this is for the hem, so it will make it easier to do that. This is just one of those trust the process things. And because we did it on the fold, it should be equal and even all around. And what's good about cutting out the skirt like this is that it's all in one piece and it's in a circular shape, so that's great. Hey man, what's your favorite mobile suit from any Gundam? Like, I'm biased for Ariel. Next question. We need to do it this way. Ariel is my default answer until I can actually think of a good answer. Because Witcher Mercury is the first Gundam show I watched. How about your favorite enemy mobile suit? Ooh, my favorite enemy mobile suit? Like, ooh. Can I be basic and say the Schwarzer? I feel like it definitely did not get enough screen time, but the design of the Schwarzer was so cool. And again, I'm sorry, I know I'm fine with the microphone today, but the machine is kind of in the way. This thing is big, chat. I see, I liked it too. Yeah, no, the Schwarzer's cool. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna bother double folding this. I don't think I can do that with this. Curse these doll clothes. cut here. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but as I'm sewing, because I did the snips, when I fold the snipped parts of the fabric, it sort of helps to form the round shape that we need. So it does work. Remember guys, I have won 3 cosplay competitions back to back. I know what I'm talking about. Come on. Now, the thing is, this does take a lot of patience to do. Because you have to, because if you do it too fast, you're gonna make mistakes. And you can't be making mistakes. Because then you have to unpick it and you have to do it all over again. No one wants to do that. So whenever you sew, always try and make sure you get it right. Take your time, it's not a race. Unless you're corner crunching, like a certain unicorn I know. Fuck, I missed the spot. Now, Callie doesn't corner crunch her cosplays. She always, 9 times out of 10, she buys, 9.5 times out of 10, she buys her cosplays. And she styles wigs and does wig commissions. So, she's always wig crunching the night before the convention. She did it fairly recently as well, too. And make sure as you are sewing the hem of your skirt that you are spinning it around at the same time. The only part I hate about wait, sorry, let me back read. The Zwart is goated. It just because the designer has worked on Armored Core. Zwart. The only part I hate about Schwarzer is they gave it the worst pilot and it got wrecked after an episode, right? Which series is the Zwart again? Mercury? I do not remember. I think it was Witch from Mercury. Isn't that one by Pale Technologies? So what is the coolest mass-produced suit in the show? Yes, yes, okay, I was right! Yes, let's go! Okay, come on. I hate that I did these tiny snips, bro. Why did I make them so tiny? This is taking forever. Ah! Patience, Moona. Patience yields focus. Ah yes, the Space Dad quote of, I think in 2016. Can we start a petition, chat, for Netflix to bring back the Voltron Legendary Defenders? Because that was amazing. They only got rid of it because Karens didn't like it. There was a petition, an entire petition, and it was all just Karens. You can tell because what the description of the petition was. It was all Karens who didn't like it and complained and got the show removed. Yes, we all hated season 6, 7, and 8. But we all loved the show regardless. Come on. Yes, we're almost there. We are a 4? No, 3/4 of the way there. I can't speak fractions. Fuck, did I get that part? Yes, I did. Okay, I'm just good like that. I'm good like that. Let's go. gonna use the unpick because it's getting annoying to have to hold down while I do it. I've only... Was that the Voltron? Yes, it was the Voltron show on Netflix. I've only seen season 1. You poor thing. Unless you pirate it now, you'll never see the end of the show. Dude, I like... okay, I can't really give you spoilers if you can't even see the end of the show, but Keith's half Gora, and I think it's so cool that they did that. I really like the whole, like, idea of Gora Keith. I think everyone liked it. There were so many, like, fan fictions and stuff about it. It's amazing. Let me, rotate the needle back. There we go. Alright, come on. Patience. Oh, shit. Okay, we're good. We're chilling. Come on. We are so close to being done. Look, the end is right here, chat. It's right there. It's right there. We're so close. Dang, why do the Karens not like it? Clans. That should give you a clue enough as to why Karens do not like it. And that's just one reason. Think of everything great with the show, and then that's why Karens hate it. Karens just don't understand that giant robots that turn into an even bigger giant robot are cool. They suck. Come on, please, please. Yes! Finally! Come on, wait, don't fuck this up. Come on. I'm back. Hey, Blueky! Hey, James! Hello! Welcome to the stream! Hello, hello! If you are new here, my name is Moona Kitsune. I'm the half-demon, half-human guardian protector of Mizakura Village. And today is Moonpla Monday. What is Moonpla Monday? Moonpla Monday is a mini-series where I try to create a model kit version of myself. And today, we are trying to create the clothes. I have already previously created a life-size a life-sized cosplay of myself, so the hard part is making it doll size. I'll make that the back side. Yeah, so see, chat, how it's got like all these little pointy corners? That's because we didn't double fold it. But honestly, with how small this is, I don't know if that's even possible, or if I could really be scuffed to even try it, but... This is why, generally, we double roll everything on all of our hems. Because it looks just a lot nicer and a lot cleaner. There we go. So now we moved... Actually, no, wait, we need the machine still. Where's the model? We need to see if this will fit. Actually, no, I'll put this to the back. What? So remember, we did include seam allowance. Give me a second. The amount of patience this fucking takes, bro. It's hard to tell because I'm literally holding it together with my hands. I think that's still too... That's still too long. This is in fact still too long. But I can just bring it up more when I sew it on, because there is just that much seam allowance. Or I guess we could just get away with, oh, crikey. Yeah, no, we gotta have to hand sew this on. Alright, the machine goes. The machine's gotta go. And we grab the red thread from the machine because we read that. That old red dress reminds me of Pauline from Mario Odyssey. I've not played Mario Odyssey. Oh, I see it now. It's a nice dress. Thank you. Oh wait, I still have the red thread from before. Bye, Hollow Knight. I will think about it if chat can convince me. Here we go. Oh, this is actually going to be quite hard. Yo! Thank you so much, TSXW. Thank you very much for the $2. Convincing? That's not what I meant by convincing, but thank you. I meant like verbally convince me to play the game. But thank you, that is very appreciated as always. Okay, I've got to pin this. So where's my pin gone? Here we go. That will sort of help me get an idea of how I need to sew everything. And we're starting from the back, so... Oh. Okay, we have to be very careful, oh fuck. Yeah, fuck careful. F it, wee ball. If I can grab the needle, that'd be great, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna be here a while. So get settled down and get comfy, chat. We're gonna be here a long while. Yo, Mochi Man! Thank you so much. What currency is that? Because it is coming up as 20,000. Wonder what this one do. Thank you very much. I haven't finished the game. Bought it for PC and a Switch because it was on sale. It's on sale? Yo, Bookie! Thank you guys so much. Okay, well, the goal, Rupiah, Indonesian Rupiah. Okay, okay. Thank you. Since we reached the dono goal, I will now uphold my end of the deal and release some more leaks about Eternia's Gen 2. So, Gen 2, what can I tell you? Well, to recap, we know it's got something to do with the number 8. Is there 8 members? Maybe, maybe not. Is there... Hang on, am I doing this right? Shit, fuck. Sorry, wait, I need to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Yep, okay, we're good. I hope. So we know it's got something to do with the number 8. We know that... I've actually forgotten what I've told you guys. I actually don't remember what I have told you. We know that Callie leaked the name. Callie leaked the name before we were supposed to reveal it. So if you remember, you know. If you forgot, well... So the clue that I'm gonna give you guys is that... Let me think, what can I... Okay. One of the members... Actually, no, I don't know if they'd be fine with me telling like what kind of YouTuber they are. Okay, I'll tell you the name because Callie, you know what, if Callie's already leaked it, might as well just put it out there. The name of the new group is Eternia. Eternia Infinity. That's the name of the new group. Of the new gen. And one of the members of Eternia Infinity Okay. I'm trying to think of the fact. Sorry, I'm not procrastinating. I'm not trying to get out of it. I'm not trying to go. I don't know what to do. Like the monkey thinking meme. I don't know actually. That's not what I'm trying to do at all. I'm just trying to think of like what I would be allowed to say. You know what? I'll just tell you how many members there are. There's 4 members of the group. There's 4 members of the new group. And each one of them is very unique. And maybe, you know, just maybe, you have seen some of them before. On my channel, on Callie's channel, maybe on Blukey's channel, or Ackles. Who knows? All we know is that you've seen them before. I hope that is exciting enough as of a clue to the new gen. Here's another fact. They were supposed to debut like 2 weeks after our anniversary, but that did not happen. I won't say why, but it just did not happen. Shit, come on. This is so frustrating. I don't like sewing doll-sized clothes. Why must you be so tiny? So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for the new gen. Let me move my mic closer, actually. You know, I don't- yeah, there we go. Yep, closer, great. Why must you be so tiny? Moona says Moona to her doll clothes. Yes. Why must you be so tiny? I should have just taken a picture of me in cosplay and gone, ooh, model kit leaks, ooh. Jingle jingle, ooh, keys. Jingle jingle. Hello, Ella Films! Good to see you again. How have you been? Welcome to the stream. Last Moonpla Monday was fun. I like that we built the unicorn. It was so tiny and cute, and I love staring at him as I walk into the room every day. Okay, now I need to do this part as well. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the pin out. Oh shit, I need that. Come on, don't stab yourself with the pin, Moona. Don't stab yourself with the pin, Moona. Good job, you didn't stab yourself with the pin. Common occurrence. Not deadly, but common occurrence. Good, thanks for asking. How's the clothes coming along so far? Pain and suffering. Pain and suffering. Everything is so small. It's so small and tiny, but I know the result is gonna be decent, so I am powering through. I'm gonna be honest, even when I was holding the skirt to the horribly draped skirt against the body of the model, I was not the happiest with it. I really thought it was going to turn out nicer, but I guess we will just have to wait and see. Go. It's hard because I want it, it would be so much easier if I could just hand sew it down, but I can't because it's so small. Sorry, did I say hand sew? If I could sew it down with the machine, but it's so small that I can't. So we're going to be stuck in this purgatory for quite a while until we can get through it. Are you designing the clothes like you would a cosplay, just on smaller scale? Yes, I am actually using my, well, I can't really say the patterns, but I'm using the knowledge that I have from when I made my cosplay of myself to make the clothes. Now, we tried for like an hour to make the lotus on the upper torso of the dress, but I gave up on that and I threw it in the bin because it was so damn ugly. Everything is so small. Curses giant meat spaghetti we call hands. Oh no, hands are useful. It's just frustrating how small it has to be. Because we can't even put proper closures in it either. We can't put, I can show you around hell if you want to take a vacation from Purgatory. It's wonderful this time of year. Just cold enough to not melt off the skin, but not hot enough to make it feel like it will. Oh god. Yeah, I think we'll have to take up on the next opportunity, Blukey. Oh gosh. What was I saying? I don't remember. Am I even halfway done? I feel like I'm not. Why are we even here? Just to suffer? Well, if we are just here to suffer, and you guys have been enjoying the suffering, I hope if you were new here, you would consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and that you will also hit that share copy link button and share the stream with all your mates and buddies. I'd let you know this is itchy. Why now? Oh, I'm okay. I remember you trying to figure out how to do the symbol on your forehead and the yeah! Yeah, here it is. Came out really good on this one. And then on the actual, where'd the actual head go? Wait, the headpiece is missing. No, it's on my mic stand. Ah, here it is. You can't even see it with the hairpiece on. So that's fun. Not really. Okay, I'm gonna move the pin. Okay, somehow I need to make all this fit onto there. Maybe if I can sew it on like this. Oh shit. Where's my pin gone? There we go. Then if I can just get a preview of how this will look. Yep, no, I missed a spot. God damn it. Uh-oh. Come on, come on. Work with me, not against me, damn it. All that time detailing wasted. No, literally wasted. For what? It's like, why? Why did you spend all that time doing that? Why? I actually can't tell what part's already been sewn on. You know what, I'll just assume that's holding it where it needs to be and literally pray for the best. Plus you're half demon, you'll love it. Callie will probably die if she goes here though, at least without the right stuff. Just notice the ears on your model aren't going insane anymore. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? It's because I'm looking down a lot and thus the eye tracking is not at its best. I think the entire tracking overall is just not that good today because I'm looking down so much because I need to look at the details on this. But I still thought it would be better to do this than use like my PNG model. Ah, shit. Okay, I need to think. Okay. If we do it like this, maybe we can get it done. Well, cursed ears strike again. Look, okay, do you guys remember when my tail used to move batshit crazy like this? Or like even faster whenever I would move my head? At least it's not that anymore, guys. At least it's not that anymore, okay? I know some people liked it when my tail would go that fast, but it was annoying, I'm gonna be honest. So I'm glad I fixed my rigging. Alright, come on. Where's my thread? Here it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My gathering. Oh no. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Ow, I poked myself with my needle. I'm gonna be honest, I like how much more calm it is today as opposed to all the confused screaming of previous Moonpla Mondays. But it does feel a little dead. Is that just me? It kind of feels a little dead this week, doesn't it? Does Moona have telepathy? She's talking, but her mouth isn't moving because my face is looking down and the face tracking no likey that. So, no, I don't have telepathy. Here we go. What else can I tell you guys? I already told you about the giant stick bug they found. Oh, did you know that there are these things called the vampire ground finches? They are vampire birds. Vampires are real, and they are in the form of birds. Probably because you're in your element, sewing, and that's zen. Not exactly exciting, yes, but it's calming if nothing else. You fool! You think it is calming? You clearly have never seen a behind the scenes of making any kind of cosplay. I'm making a joke, but yes, no, yeah. Depending on what you're doing, it can be very calming, especially if you've done it before. If it's something that you've not done before, it's a giant pain in the ass. Try and figure out. Like, if you're trying to make a Genshin cosplay with, like, minimal materials, and you can't get fancy, schmancy, printed cosplay with all the fancy, schmancy gradients like Genshin cosplays have, then you're kind of scuffed. And then also, the patterning makes no sense, so you have to try and figure out that hell. Oh, I have beef with Hoyoverse. Solely on character designs. They look great, don't get me wrong. It's just the practicality of it. Makes my brain hurt. If you get around to making proper videos again, condensing these Moonpla Mondays and showing the process of making the model could be pretty good. What's interesting is I think I've spoken about this before. Moonpla Monday was actually supposed to be just like a long form content, like full video thing. It wasn't supposed to be like a weekly thing. The only reason I decided to make it a weekly thing was because I was watching Umbra's Regen Wednesday. And someone in the chat, I don't remember exactly what they said, but they suggested that I do something like this. So I said, wait, would chat actually like it if I did this? And everyone was like, yes, oh my god, it would be so cool. So I started Moonpla Monday as a weekly streaming event because chat said that they would like it if I did that. Moona stole from Umbra and admitted it. No, I didn't. I even asked his permission. I even asked his permission first. I said, hey, would you be okay if I did like a Moonpla Monday thing? But, you know? And if you look in the description of the stream, I actually say in the description, this is inspired by Umbra's Regen Wednesday. Go check it out. He's really cool. So, it's not stealing if I got his permission to do it. Oh yeah, I was there for that. Yeah, see? Come on. Please, we're so close to being done with this goddamn skirt, man. Please. Okay, so you're just copying. No, I took an idea and I put my own spin on it. So it's not exactly copying if I'm putting my own twist on it. It's taking inspiration. You don't take inspiration from something and just say, oh yeah, I copied it. It's inspiration. There's a difference. As long as you change it up and give source, like say the like, oh yeah, I got the idea from this and that. But if you don't do that, then that's stealing. God, how many more stitches do I have to do? I know the end is near. But I can't see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku, is that you? Is it taking inspiration just copying someone but just different enough to be considered your own, even though it's still the same premise? Technically, yes. But the difference is, where Umbra 3D printed the armor for the Regenesis, or rather just like, you know, the entire Regenesis, I am sewing the clothes. I can use a 3D printer, yes, but I can't actually model stuff in Tinkercad. I think the last time I used Tinkercad was in primary school, and I made a cup. And my original idea was, I'm gonna print a cup, and it's gonna be like, you know, a real-sized cup that you can actually use to drink water from. But in the end, it ended up being Barbie-sized, because I didn't realize the scale wasn't actually how it looked. Mind you, I was like 7, so you can't blame me. At least I tried, chat. At least I tried. The fuck, this didn't even go through. Yeah, considering all of Moonpla Monday, season 1, as a single video. Sorry. Sounds like a good idea. You can edit it, skip the boring bits, cut to the funny accidents, and voila, cool vid. Yeah, but then I'd have to go through like 4+ hours of content per like episode of it. I don't know if I have the time for that. Hey, mimicry is the greatest form of flattery, so I wouldn't be worried about copying ideas. Hell, put your own spin on it, so it's original enough to cool. Moona, if God created us, then why did he make us so flawed? I'm half demon. I can't answer that question. I had the same Tinkercad class thing in elementary too. Oh, it wasn't a class, it was just this thing that they had, and I went, ooh, this is cool, can I do this? And they went, okay, and then no one told me how to do it, so it was literally just, I had to scuff around, find out. But yeah, what was funny about the cup that I made, was the fact that not only was it Barbie size, but the hole that I had cut into the cylinder shape, you know, for the liquid to be in, I hadn't realized had gone outside of the shape. And so in the side is just like a tiny, like, a hole from the cutout. That was funny to me. Did I miss the... Yeah, there we go. Does that mean that the devil helped God make humans because we said... I don't know, Blukey, you're asking the wrong person! We had like a dedicated class time for it, but I just ended up playing cool math games. Who are we but... No, Blukey, I can't answer those questions. Tinkercad, huh? So that's the app Umber was using. The more you know, I guess. Yeah, no, he did it in Tinkercad because he thought it was funny. And also he did not want to use Blender. But now here he is, using Blender to rig it. He did this to himself. I'm actually very excited to see the fully rigged and like the Regenesis as an actual VTuber model. I think it's gonna be so cool. And he's also, oh, I don't know, has he told you guys about Rika? I think he has, but I don't remember, so I'm gonna shut my trap. But he has something very cool in mind that you guys, I think, are going to absolutely love. So are you 50% fox, 50% demon? Or is it like a third demon, human, and fox? No, the type of demon I am is fox. I am a fox demon. Oh no, why is it so short over here? Why does it look like a tutu? No, what is this? No, that's too short. Oh no, chat, we scuffed up. Will it still go on? I hope it does. So, you're a humanoid demon. What type of demon does that make you? A demon? I'm half demon? I don't know how to answer the question, man. Man, seeing him fumble in Blender was very funny. Still shame he'd put the Regenesis VTuber model idea to the side since Blender was being He put it to the side? No! It was such a cool idea. No, come on, what are you doing? What is this? I look like a freaking flower! Oh no, and it's uneven! This looks horrible! No, not again! Can nothing go right tonight? Are you serious right now? I have no words. Again, I'm just frustrated. Slightly annoyed. Because what is this? Genuinely, what is this monstrosity? Monstrosity is putting it loud. This is just a disappointment. Oh man, Dress 1.0 is a bust. Sad. I spent all that time hand sewing this goddamn thing on. I don't... Can you save it or do you have to start over? I can save it if I try and unpick all of this, but I don't even know how I've done it. Where's the unpick gone? I can save the torso of it if I can find wherever the fuck I put the unpick. Where did I put it? What the fuck? Oh, here it is. I found it. So we just... Oh my god, how many times did I stitch it? There we go. Now it's coming undone. Yep, so we just get all these stitches. And we take it all the way around. I might have to do actual research on how to make doll clothes, because I really thought I could just come into this and just, you know, use my actual sewing knowledge and apply it just to, like, you know, scale it down. It'll work. It can't be that different, right? I genuinely came into this stream today thinking that it was gonna work. Do you need some more support? No, I'm okay, Blukey. I'll be okay. I think maybe just I'm having a bad couple of weeks. Cause how many weeks ago was it? 2 weeks ago. We all know what happened with the hair pieces 2 weeks ago. So I think that kind of like really threw me off my game. I might have to, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to like do some research off stream. Maybe I'll even work on the clothes off stream as well, because I don't know if I can get this done in like 2 streams, because I don't want it to be like 3 streams, 4 streams, and it's all just this. I think this, we definitely made a mistake when we counted how big it was, because this is ridiculous. That's not, that can get chucked out. The only thing we got out of the stream today was the top half. This is all we got out of it today. And I'm disappointed in myself because, yes, we did try. Yes, we do know what is not going to work. But it's still, I guess, discouraging when you try and when you have the knowledge to get it right and then it just doesn't work out. I mean, the good news is we do have so much more fabric left over. But it's still just quite discouraging. There we go. This was about all we got. I think I might make it shorter because... No, I'll leave it at the length that it currently is at. Just let me know if you do. You've been streaming for 3 hours, it won't be perfect for that long. Yeah, no, it's just disappointing because this took us like 5 minutes to make, maybe. Well, it felt like it was 5 minutes. And then we tried to make like the part of my shirt down here, right? When we tried to make my shirt and that didn't work out the way we wanted it to. So I chucked that in the bin too. You know what, I'll take it out of the bin. Then we can still use the cardboard base of it. I've literally just got fabric scraps in here, so it's not like I'm... Yeah, I got it. Where's it gone? Right, this is also the other thing we got out of the stream. At least we have something. Yeah. It's just, I guess it's just like one of those things where you know you can do better. And then like you set like such a high expectation for yourself. And again, like you know you can do better. And then you just don't. And then it's just like, what went wrong? And where could I have done it different and better? Because I know the standard of work that I am capable of. And it's not this. Now I am gonna have to re-glue this, I can see already. It's coming off over here. It's your first Toad kit. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Well, it's that time again. We're turning the bright side outside. It's turning bright outside my time zone, so goodbye, Moona. Good luck with your clothes. Can't wait to see the final product. No worries. Thank you so much for joining the stream today, Aloe. This is me. That's me every day, but we just gotta go through the day. We can't repeat the day, so we gotta be happy with what we have done. You've done something, and for a lot of people, that's still a lot, so be proud. Thank you guys so much. It really means a lot. Thank you. I think we will end the stream here for the night, because really, I can't think of what else we could do that won't cause me pain and suffering right now. Well, no, that's an exaggeration. That's an exaggeration. It was not that bad. It was not that bad. I will acknowledge that this was not one of my better streams. I was silent for a lot of the stream today, and I am very sorry for that. I don't know why. I'll make some dot points for the stream next time, like, for talking points. So, no, I am very sorry that I wasn't as talkative today. I don't know why that was. Hopefully I will be back to myself on Thursday. I wanna say Thursday. Oh, what did my schedule say? Oh, I know I posted my schedule. Let me have a quick squeeze at my schedule. Friday! So on Friday this week at 5 PM AEST, we will be doing a drawing stream. We'll be doing another digital art stream, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for anybody who gave donos today. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Thank you very much. I cannot express with words how grateful I am. Thank you. Your support really means a lot to me. And I am very grateful. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for spending the night with me tonight, everyone. See you on the server. Bye, Moona. Bye, Aloe. It's for the best. You won't be at your best mind if you're agitated. Oh yeah, did you check out the paint I recommended? I unfortunately did not have the time, but I will look at it if I have time after the stream. Friday. Yes, Friday we are doing an art stream, and I'm very excited for it because I've been wanting to do more digital art, and I thought it would be, you know, two birds in one stone, because it seemed a lot of people did like the digital art stream, so I thought it'd be fun to do it again with everyone. Because, you know, I do like when everyone gives, like, tips, like, you should do this with that brush and it'll make it look cooler. So, hopefully I can learn some more digital drawing tips on Friday. Oh, I should probably put the limbs back on the body, huh? Better stop streaming before you crash out again. Yeah, I do not want to crash out again. I won't be there sadly, but I wish you luck. Thank you, Bluky. Thank you very much. But yeah, so don't forget to go and follow the other members of Eternia V. The links to their channels are in the description down below, and also on the bottom of my channel page, as well as the group channel. We do have Gen 2 in the works, so keep your ears out for that. What else can I tell you? Follow me on my socials to be notified when I go live again in the future. You can find the links to all of those in the description down below. And yeah. Oh, there is merch! I keep forgetting to talk about this, but I have merch. The merch is from Valentine's. Yes, Valentine's was forever ago. I'm aware. But it's the only merch I got, and if you'd like merch, well, then use the link in the description down below to get it some merch from Redbubble. And hopefully, I will see you guys on Friday. Again, thank you guys so much for spending the night with me. I hope you had an enjoyable time. Well, at least we get the tube style that's for the abdomen accessories done. Partially done. We still gotta like do it in fabric because like if you look closely, you can see the hot glue and it's not that nice looking. So that's why I was trying to make like the fabric pocket for it. So it's like partly done. There's next Monday to look forward to. Yeah, and I do look forward to Moonpla Monday. It's so fun. And all day I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, I can't wait to be done with my day today and get to do Moonpla Monday. It's gonna be so much fun. So I'm looking forward to next week already, and I hope you guys are too. So yeah, see you. Thank you guys so much again, and I will see you guys on Friday for some art. Bye everybody. Jane mata ne. Don't forget, chat, if it's super early or super late for you, go drink water and hydrate. That is important. Go sleep as well, catch up on some shut-eye, and go make sure that you have eaten today, because that's important too. I know some of you don't eat, so I hope that some of you will actually go and grab a bite to eat and some water to drink and catch up on your sleep. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye everyone!